Hey everybody, and welcome to Dazzling Driftwood. I'm gonna start paying real attention to my YouTube family and start doing actual videos for YouTube. Yay! Show you guys a little more in depth of what I've got going on here. So this is Dazzling Driftwood, and I gotta introduce you to our mascot, Mojo. There's Mojo. Yes, he has the perfect color coat for all the rainbows which come off of my creations. So this is Dazzling Driftwood. I started on my dining room table, and in October of 2018 I took over this little cabin here, which is inside my husband's awesome kayak shop. There's my husband right there, intently doing something on his computer. Anyway, so basically what I do is I take driftwood that I find. Sometimes it's got barnacles on it, sometimes it's got interesting crevices in it that I use for, that will become a bird feeder. And I apply stuff like epoxy resin and gold and things. So here's how it all happens. Let's check out the Dazzle room. It's got this fabulous door handle. We added this room about 2 months ago, really to function as air conditioning, because it's hot in Florida and it's hot in a kayak warehouse. So my dazzling ladies would come and we'd be sweating through as we were looking at some of my creations, which, let's make some sound, shall we? So I always keep a nice little display here of my work that I've already created. And then as we walk through the room, we will find the Driftwood River Table. Oh boy, this little project here taught me more than I ever thought I would need to know about Driftwood river tables. And oh, look, there's a face right there. How much fun is that? So that's got hundreds of little discs of driftwood filled in with pigmented epoxy resin. And then I painted my big vortex up on the wall there, just because, yeah, it's awesome. Makes an awesome little selfie station. And then dazzling people can come and choose from all sorts of wood that I've already got ready. So these are natural and glistening 3s. Oh, nope, natural 5s. Sorry, can't read without glasses on. So they're already preloaded and ready to be dazzled. And so this little bucket right here would cost $50 to dazzle any of those. Down here we've got the barnacle encrusted branches. This is another big part of Dazzling Driftwood, is getting these barnacles to stay in place. I'll do more videos later, kind of sharing the process. This down here is the rainbow trees, and just lots of fun. I figured this out the other day. Look at that, with that just, driftwood, epoxy, so much lovely fun. And we've got our little record player over here. Usually I'm spinning some Ella Fitzgerald, but this has just turned into a wonderful place. We've had lots of people come and they'll pick out their driftwood, and then they come over here and get to choose the crystals, all these colors. And then we've got the 4 big ones that they choose from. That's the sand dollar and the starfish, the spear and the colonial. And then we've got more crystals. And here is my little workshop. Got it all fancy lit under there. My plan was to do the same kind of table in here, but by the time I finished that one, and we were all so tired of dealing with the little pucks, that I ended up just painting through layers and layers of epoxy. My little mermaid, and you kind of see how she's down in there, and you can see how the paint kind of rises up through, and then that continues all the way down into my shipping section. We were gonna put a big window there, but that plan is getting ixnayed. And I need my bar back. We're still kind of halfway in construction. This is my tower of crystals that I've got stuff hanging all over till I get everything put back together. But there's some little epoxy paintings I did. That's actually the first bucket that I found filled with crystals at a flea market. That had about 200 little crystals that were a little bit smaller than this. I had no idea what I was going to do with them, just that I really, really needed them in my life. And when I brought them home, I set them next to a pile of driftwood, and poof, Dazzling Driftwood was born. So we've got this beautiful little studio here now. We've got our Dazzle room, and that's an old chandelier that I restored and hung up there because it's awesome. So let me take you, let's walk to the back and give you a little kayak shop tour. My husband's had this business now for 27 years. And in the midst of the pandemic, believe it or not, we've been sold out of boats multiple times. Generally, he's got, this many on display and a bunch more. Over there is another side of our warehouse where we've got hundreds of them usually. But it turns out in a pandemic, oh, sorry, that's loud. Everybody wants to go kayaking. So it's been a crazy year, but we're getting through it. It's been a wonderful year. So back here is my little workshop where I work on the wood. Hopefully someday, I didn't tell my husband yet, but I want to turn that into an actual workshop. I want to get some air conditioning in there and some ventilation and really bust it out. Because as you can see, there's lots of woodworking to be done. This right here is my drill press. I have to pull him out soon. Yep, my drill press, and make some more of those ocean portholes. But like you can just see, I've got wood galore of all different textures and colors and sizes and shapes. And look, oh, there's a golden branch of barnacles right there. And so here's my trusty saw that gets way more action than it probably bargained for, but just a ton of fun. Lots and lots of driftwood to play with. Look at that. Just waiting to do something dazzling. More barnacles over here. And I actually have more wood around the side of the building, but that's enough wood for now. I'll take you upstairs and show you the crystal palace. There's that pool I was telling you about. So there's plenty to do here between Mojo keeping the kids entertained, the ladies and me dazzling driftwood, and the fellas having a great time in this kayak shop. We've really got it set up for family fun. Let's go upstairs, shall we? It's messy up there, but I don't think you guys are gonna mind. Let's go take a look. So also up at the top of these stairs, I have my sandblast etcher where I get to add in up to 24 characters or mermaids or whatever onto the crystals and make them really personal. That's really, really special and fun. I've done a lot of memorial pieces, but oh, this table's a hot mess. But look, crystals, more crystals and more crystals. Oh, I think there's some more. Oh, look, there's a box under there. Oh, I don't know if I'll ever use them all, but I sure do love owning them all. They're so fun and sparkly. Oh, look at this tray. Look at these things. Absolutely gorgeous, tons of fun. Eventually, I am going to have to clean up here, though. Actually, I think we've already done it once or twice, but I keep messing it all up. I'm a messy artist, but that's okay. I think that's just part of the genre of being an artist, right? So when you visit me here on my YouTube channel, you'll start seeing things like how-to videos and just the process of kind of like how I make stuff like this happen. The way that the epoxy just drips down. This one right here is actually our ambassador of Dazzle for the next month. It's just spectacular. These, let me show you real quick before we head out. These are those ocean portholes I alluded to that I need that drill press to make happen. This one actually had a little mermaid pop up in the middle there. So you're kind of sitting there in that porthole. So, oh, ocean portholes, this branch is covered with epoxy. So that's a process and a half right there. And I've only successfully completed about 8 of them. I just gotta spend some time and get out there. This is a fun one. Look, sometimes the wood just tells the tale. There's a gator for you. Pop a little eye right in there. Sometimes I do a little 3D painting in here. So, such fun. So, if you're anywhere near Central Florida, come and see me. I'm right here, right in the middle of this state. Visit me online. Make sure you subscribe to my channel because I'm just figuring out this YouTube stuff, and I promise you it's gonna be a lot of fun and a lot of dazzle. Thank you guys so much for watching and being on this dazzling journey with me. Have a dazzling day. Bye-bye.